And something too that I felt nudged to share as I was connecting deeper into this stillness, I can feel our guides here. And it's almost like our guides want to say, be careful of believing or thinking that we're separate from you because from their end, we're always with them. So, in the same way, we can also start to think that they're also always with us. And so it always goes both ways. It's a co-creative process with our guides. In the same way that we call our guides for help, they're also calling us for guidance too, because we have to remember being a physical being. It's not something that every single soul has a chance to experience because there's only a certain amount of people in the world. Like right now, I think there's like 9 billion people, but think about how many souls exist on a spiritual, universal level. There's infinite. And so, in a way, we're helping guide them into what it feels and looks like to be human, to be in physical form, because many of them, as I'm hearing now, they don't know what it's like to be physical. They only know what it's like to be ethereal or like a light body. And so, in a way, they're learning just as much as we are about ourselves and just how we are learning about them. And so, just something to keep in mind because sometimes, oh, I'm getting chills on our journey. It's easy to judge our experience, whether it's really good or really bad, because it's asking us, how can we continue to honor what we're going through for ourselves, but on the grander scheme of things, for as a service for other beings that are observing us, like our guides, our ancestors that have already passed from this lifetime. A lot of them are observing us neutrally just to learn because they've only had a certain amount of years to live on life and they don't know what it's like after their life. And so here we are being physical and physical embodiment to show them, oh, this is what it's like now. And so moving forward, this is where it starts connecting deeper into the heart chakra, the heart space. This is the bridge between all realms, all dimensions. This is the bridge with our higher guides, higher aspects of ourselves, our ancestors. And so, something that now I'm here to share the transmission. I want to talk about love, specifically soul love and divine love. Hazel says, feeling happy, blessed, and content. That's so amazing. I'm so glad you feel that way. Ari also says, I feel so calm now. So grateful you had this experience. And so, as we talk about love, specifically divine love, we have to remember that divine love doesn't demand perfection. Divine love demands your truth. Divine love demands your presence. And so, we have to also think about our soul only knows wholeness. Ego only knows separation. And so, as we lean more into love, self love, it's asking us, where are we still feeling fragmented? Where are we still perceiving ourselves as separate from this other version of ourselves? Whether it's shame towards this shadow part of ourselves, guilt towards this experience we had that we manifested for ourselves. And so, in a way, it's asking us, how can we hold the paradox of duality, of the good and the bad of our life? And so, they're giving me this image of almost like a wave, and they're tying it to flow state. This is kind of going deeper now. And so, when we talk about flow state and how it ties into divine love, we have to remember flow state isn't just ease and grace. We always like to compare flow state with be like water. And we think water is flowing down a nice, cool stream. But then we forget water can also be in a hurricane, can be in a thunderous storm. But that's still considered flow state because water is just flowing into the different states that it can be in, whether it's ice, whether it's water, whether it's airy mist. And so, as we think about divine love as wholeness, the wholeness that we are involves also the thunderous storms in our life, not just the ease and grace of the stream. And so, as we just continue to contemplate on that concept that they're giving us, and this concept, I'm getting chills, is really coming from the angelic realm, because the angelic realm holds such a neutral perspective. They don't hold the perspective of duality. Yes, yay, angels. I know they're so amazing. Angels hold the perspective of paradox, of this and that, of both and versus this or that. And so we just have to think about those things. What I'm hearing too is with angels, it's really tied to angles. I keep hearing sacred geometry. It's almost like to create a triangle, we can't have only one angle. It takes three angles to form a full shape. And so, just how we perceive our own life, we can't just hold the perspective of love and light as one angle. There's also shame and guilt. There's also sadness and despair. But with all those three, it creates the wholeness that we are, the shape of a triangle. And so, in a way, they're giving me this imagery, this analogy of wholeness and how we can tap deeper into divine love, into the flow state of the essence of water, which is all three states, um, gas, liquid, and solid. What I'm hearing too is we have to remember too, we are made up of mostly water. And so there's a reason for that. There's a reason why we have a strong resonance with the element of water, because it's such a fluid state. It's here to reflect to us that we are also here to learn how to be just as fluid. Let's just breathe into this transmission really quick. I kind of felt like it went really deep, actually. So, with this ends our meditation. I definitely recommend always drink plenty of water, lots of fluids, just because we worked with a lot of energy today. Get plenty of rest. And like always, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to reach out to me. If you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, like this video, comment down below how you felt during this meditation. Subscribe to my channel for more meditations and other content. I'll definitely be posting more of these meditations soon. And I think last time I also mentioned I'll be also sharing another free service, which is self Reiki circles. It's a powerful way to amplify your self-healing practice with other people. And it's interesting too, when we do self-healing with other people, there's certain patterns that will start to come forth. And when I mean patterns, it could be behavioral patterns, it could be mental patterns that we're actually clearing together collectively. And so it's actually amplifying our field and the codes that, well, I'm getting so many chills as I'm saying this. And as we amplify these codes that we share within ourselves, just walking around with other people in public, we'll start to be sharing those codes with them too subconsciously. And so when we think of the service we're doing for ourselves, it's really we're also doing the service for other people on a grander scale. And so that's why self-love is so important, because it always begins with you. And what I'm hearing too is allowing space for others to be on their own journey and letting them learn their lessons their own way, letting them remember self-love in their own way, and holding compassion and space for their experience. Hazel says, yes, self-Reiki circles. Aries says, I love the idea too. I know it's like I've been doing a lot of self-healing, but I'm like, oh, it'd be more fun to do it with other people. So I'm excited to put this out. I'm hoping to put out the first circle in May. I'm not sure exactly when, but definitely I'm feeling towards the last half of May. But I'll definitely send out an email. If you are interested in joining these self-Reiki circles, hit the link down below in the comment section. I'll put my link down there so you can sign up for these. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. Sending so much love to you guys. Take care, okay? All right. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.